From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 10 o'clock in the evening. I'm Fred Gossage along with Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with an update on the severe weather situation. No warnings in our viewing area still as storms are still off to the northwest. However, we still have our tornado watch in place across southern middle Tennessee until 3 a.m. and for western Tennessee and north Mississippi until 2 a.m. There will likely eventually be a watch issued over North Alabama later into the overnight as storms get closer. They're just a little too far away for now, but we're not sure if it's going to be a tornado watch or severe thunderstorm watch because conditions won't be as favorable down in North Alabama for tornadoes as they'll be certainly north of I-40. And even for southern middle Tennessee, we're already starting to see signs that the tornado threat is, as predicted, lowering with the line as it approaches. We go to Viper Live Doppler radar, and you'll see that things are upstream across the area. Here's a loop from the past 3 hours. You can see storms lining up to the northwest, and they're still moving more eastward than they're moving southeastward, and they're having a hard time so far getting southward. So we're starting to think that things may be trending a touch slower. I will also say that development is having trouble getting going back here in northeast Arkansas as well. So this may be a situation where, like we've been thinking, this may be weakening on approach to us, not just as it crosses our area. We're not expecting the same type of severe weather in our local area that they've been having up in Kentucky and Illinois and Missouri and Indiana today, and that they may still have north of I-40 in Tennessee this evening. There's still the chance of a few severe storms in the line with damaging straight line winds and maybe a spin-up tornado or two, however. Level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather for the overnight across southern middle Tennessee in orange, and then North Alabama here in yellow under level 2 out of 5 risk of severe storms. The main threat in both areas, damaging straight line winds of 50, 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. Not everybody's going to get that type of wind, but several spots in the line, if it's able to hold together on through here, may see wind like that, but there could still be an embedded spin-up tornado or two in the line, but that's a low-end threat. Tornado threat in our part of Tennessee and North Alabama, not nearly as high as it has been to the north earlier today. We've had to adjust the timeline just a touch because things have trended a little slower, and I wouldn't be completely shocked if it trends maybe an hour slower than this based on the radar trends here. Things are inching a little slower because we're just not seeing a strong southward push yet. And the line is kind of oriented a little parallel to the mid to upper level winds. So the blue areas here that stretch from Hardin County and Wayne County to about Lawrenceburg to the north side of Pulaski up to Lewisburg and then northward, we've adjusted that just a touch, just an hour either side to midnight to 3 a.m. for arrival time from Iuka, Red Bay, Russellville, the Shoals, through Moulton, Decatur, Athens, Fayetteville, Pulaski, to downtown Huntsville. We've adjusted that just a touch to 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. for the main time frame to watch for the storms to come through. And again, they will be weakening with time as they move through. And they're already struggling a little bit currently now off to the northwest. And then south of the Tennessee River here from Decatur, Moulton, Phil Campbell, Huntsville Metro, southward, the cyan colors here, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's the main time frame we're watching. Again, it's not a guarantee that your house is going to have damaging winds or a tornado tonight, but there is the threat of a few storms in that line. It moves in overnight, producing some spotty damaging winds of 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and the low but not zero threat of a spin-up tornado or two. Tornado watch until 3 a.m. for all of southern middle Tennessee. Tornado watch until 2 a.m. for West Tennessee and for North Mississippi. Eventually, as the storms get closer to North Alabama over the next couple of hours, there likely will be either a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch issued over North Alabama. We're just not sure which type of watch that will be because it's a little less certain down here how the wind fields will behave. Tornado threat not nearly as high as it is north of I-40, and it's not too high already in the southern half of this tornado watch over our area as it is. We'll continue to watch things overnight. Kelly and I will be here until the storms weaken overnight. We'll continue to have live updates at the top of every hour as long as we have the threat on the board. So our next live scheduled update will be at 11 p.m. And then once we start getting severe thunderstorm warnings on the board, we'll have frequent live updates as the warnings are issued, in addition to the regularly scheduled hourly updates. So the live updates will be sprinkled in as warnings are issued. And then if we do see a tornado warning or two tonight, we will be live nonstop until the danger is over. For Kelly Rawson, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
Your